Hello. This video is going to be a quicker video based on how to use the slasher, at least the way I do, because I don't know all these commands. I don't know half this stuff. So, I mean, if I'm not using it, I'm not saying it's not useful because there's a lot here, and I'm sure I can break this stuff down. And gosh, it's actually crazy how much stuff is in here. I'm going to show it just based on how I use it. So, first of all, if you want all singles, let's say you want singles. Here you go, add all numbers right here, see? What I'm using all the time is add all numbers or add all numbers boxed. That's pretty much what I'm doing. That's pretty much the only thing I do. So let's just say add all numbers. I'm going to add that, okay? Now I want only singles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit select there. I'm going to go down to types right there, add, and now I'm going to put S for singles. There's your 720 singles, just like that. And if you want them boxed, just put in boxed. Here you go. There's 120 box singles. Okay. Now, and if you want to do only 0 to 3 keys, so you just do that 0, 1, 2, and 3. And now it'll only show the ones that have a 0, 1, 2, or a 3. Or if you want to do, just doubles, put a D. The 0 to 3, get rid of that. Now you're going to have 90 doubles. See? Really basic, but that's kind of what I do. I do keys A, B, and C sometimes if I'm looking for a straight. Like I said, like here, I'll just cancel this out. So you do, if you want to start out in boxed, just go to add all numbers boxed instead of add all numbers. Or you can always remove the word boxed if you want to. So like a lot of times, let me do an example. Here, let's do an example. So check out this. Look at these are the states right now with keys out over 15. I like Oklahoma because it's a 1, and I like Virginia because it's a 3. Lowest winning digits don't stay out too long typically. So let's just go with Virginia. So 3 is out the longest, and I think 3 is going to hit. So I'm going to do add all numbers boxed, and then I'm going to add keys. Now I'm going to select key 3. 55 boxed right there. All right. Now, if I want it to be, like I said, singles, I can just add types. I could just do singles if I wanted to. Here's 36 singles or whatever. Doubles for B for doubles. So it's, and then, like I said, if you want to try to figure out the straight version of that, like, let me just do an example of what I'm doing. So what I do. So here, I'm going to actually work this right now. So let's go over to the chances filter and go down to Virginia, and we'll look at that. We'll go to general keys, and there's 3 out 15. Probably will hit pretty soon here. So let's go ahead and see what else is going on. Let's see. First, then a lot of times I'll go down and look at the sums. Sum 11 is out. That's pretty good. I also like to keep open, which I don't have open right now, but I like to keep open the special filter. And actually, you'll see here, double is due. See, the special filters are really nice. Shows you a lot. So double is due in Minnesota there. So let's just go over to Virginia. So Virginia. Double is actually doing Virginia too. Coming up soon. See near you. All right, sums 8 through 19. I like it like this. So that's sum 11. Probably be hitting pretty soon. 13 is climbing up there. Still only out 9 though. 9. I like this one here. It's just 2 midday ones. Yeah, so I like the special filter. So that's where I'll start off with. So I got 3. So now you can look at like what's due, high, low, even, odd, and I like to keep it pretty basic. I just go down to high, low, box, but I don't normally do it on here. if I'm going to do that stuff, then I will do other ones like this one here. I like this one because it's all at the top up here. So let's go to Virginia. So Virginia likes that high, high, low boxed. So this is the first one here I'm looking at right here. You can look at, curve line boxed. Probably be a break with the CLL here coming up. Probably be a break in that. If you think there's going to be a break in that, you don't think that's going to hit, then you could go in here and you can do unselect right there. And you're going to go down to not curve line because we're doing boxed. You're going to go down to curve line boxed. And then you're going to, I'm sorry, I already forgot what I was doing. Curve line line. So we're gonna remove curve line line. And this is going to remove it in all forms. Box. Now we're down to 40 from 55 to 40. Okay, so that's one way of doing it. If you wanted to, you could do the same thing. You're not going to look at these positional things right now because you're in box form. So do spike. I like to do spike. See what's going on. You've had 3 spike, trough in a row. Could be ready for a break here coming up. If you think same thing, if you think that's going to be a break, do unselect and go down to not spike. Make sure you don't do spike. Make sure you do spike, trough, boxed. Okay, that's SST. And selecting. You're on a 20. Wow. Now there can't be an SST tomorrow again, right? But that's just one way of doing it. If you're going to start breaking down, this here filter is really good. This pick 3 evaluation, various draws filter. Go to evaluation and you can just find it in there or go into search here. And this is one of my favorite ones. Really breaks it down. If I show you, it gives you a really good idea of what's going on. I love how it's highlighted like that. You could do even odd boxed. See what's going on. Nothing really. I don't really see much. And like I said, if you're not seeing much, maybe you could jump over to midday. See in midday. Man, midday really likes that all even. But I still wouldn't put my money on that. I don't, yeah, sometimes you cut sums and alt sums and all that stuff. There's a million filters. So best just start off basic stuff if you're new to it. I do have stuff in my extras page here that I keep, like for cut sums, like this one here, 100 draw cut sums and root sums. This is really nice, very useful. Sometimes it really shows something, sometimes it doesn't, and it's a nice quick look at it. Like right here, I don't really see nothing in it. I mean, there's a block here that's been out, but I don't see anything. So I can jump over to midday. And a lot of times I'm looking for like this, 3 odds in a row, 4 evens, 4 low evens. And then I'd just go, like if you think it's going to be, not a low even cut sum, then you could go in here and do unselect, and you could go to the cut sum right here, add it to the chart, and then you're going to, or to the thing filter, and then command list, and then you're going to just get rid of the low even. 0, 2, 4. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not doing that right now. I like this. Now, and then you want to do like, like if you're playing pairs, you can do select and go to pairs box down here. Go to make sure you do boxed. Add select pairs boxed. Go to Virginia again. Let's look at their pairs boxed. Here's some of the pairs that are due in box form. 47, 66, 0, 7, 99. If you want to copy them, just go to option list. And if you want to just copy yellow, or if you want to go a little further in, the most due. Or like I said, if you want to check what's going on midday, because midday can show you something else. So 67, 47 are yellow. Just because they're yellow doesn't mean they're going to hit right now. You got to kind of know what to look for. and they can be tricky. But you gotta look at what keys are due too. That can really help you to match up to figure out that pair, because sometimes, I mean, look at 66 it is a double, but 07, 61, somebody might have started playing that when it was 42 or 43, and it still hasn't hit. So you got kind of like, and it's a when it hits a lot normally. So, but if you're gonna do those pairs I just showed you, you collected those, so you just can bring them over here and paste them. I just slash, you're down to 9. If you wanted to do that, I'm not saying I'm doing that, but because of right now at 20. So sum 11 was the most due. So I mean, if you wanted to do sums, just go ahead and go to sums right there, select sums, and then you can whatever sums you want in there. Just say sum 11. So you got 3 numbers for Virginia tomorrow, perhaps right here. These 3 numbers, and if you want to do these straight, just go up here and remove the boxed. Okay. That will give you the straights of those, which is pretty awesome how it does that. And now when it's like this version, now you can get into some more advanced stuff. Some of my charts, like these ones here, you can start messing around with these. Like today, like first of all, let me just show you one thing here with New York. You see New York, no pink at all. And look at the pink. Look at the pink. And it's awesome because I know pink's coming and it's probably going to hit tomorrow midday. If it doesn't, I'd be surprised, to be honest with you. It could go another draw or two, but it's coming. And that brings you down I think 120 or 123 or something like that, or 21 numbers. Now, what's cool about that is you'll notice that 1, 3, 2, what's missing? You got 4. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you got 4 and 5 are the most out right now. And, I'm not saying that that's going to be the one. What you want to do, okay, I'm not doing New York right now, so I don't really want to get off on this, but it's really cool because I did this for Ohio today. I said a pink would hit, and I said there was a good chance for no purple. And sure enough, pink hit, no purple hit. And also I said no double hit. That alone brought the numbers way down there. And also like this one, the HML, I like following colors because look at this. Red is due. Red hits, pretty regularly, and there hasn't been a red now in a while. I'd expect a red on the HML real soon for New York, along with a pink. That pink's coming. Now I don't know if you want to do them together, but that pink's coming tomorrow. And what is the pink? The pink is these simple box pairs right here. Now you can go and look at what numbers are due for New York, or what box pairs are due, and maybe you can get a win out of there. Or you could do the SB PP filtering on here, because this one here is really awesome. They flip constantly. I mean, I watch them flip constantly. And you go to, so you start at the top here and you go all the way down to members. And you go to, where is it? Single box pair patterns. And then you'll see here, I like to start it off with the graph, so I can see how long days are out. So 7, 5, 1. So what did I say? Pink is due. So 1 and 5 are pink. Maybe tomorrow that 1 or 5 will be hidden. Let's see what's going on in the midday. Sorry, I jumped from Virginia, but so 5 and 4. So 2, 3. So it's kind of a close call, but maybe a 1, 5, or a 4 tomorrow will hit. And then you can look at what pairs they are. So 1 holds these box pairs, and 4 and 5 hold those box pairs. And then you can go over to the chances chart, or the new chances chart, and you can see what is due. Like, let me just show you. So box pairs 56 is yellow right now. And midday is showing a few different things. So what are those ones? So you got 56 is not in there. So what's another one? 27 and 17. 27 is right there. So maybe 27 tomorrow. What else is showing on there? I'm not looking at the dollar enough. 57 and 48. 57 and 48. No 57 and no 48. So maybe tomorrow that 27 will hit tomorrow. But that's, I mean, out 118 draws. So, that's just one way of looking at it, though. I'll look at like what keys are due to, and also a bunch of other factors, but I'm trying to keep this video shorter. Key 6 is out. Anyway, getting back to Virginia, sorry. I'm just really excited about the way those colors are popping, and this filter right here, this gold, this US Games Do filter is just absolutely amazing. It just shows you so much. Like I thought there'd be a 0 today in I can't remember what state, and there was a 0. I said there'd be something in Indiana. There was something. It's really good. I don't want to get off on this right now, but it's so awesome. And you can do color. This is where I find the color. So under my charts, you can do not the pair brand. Don't do pair brands. Do the colors. So you'll see the 1%, Kentucky, and New York. So New York pink is due, right? There was just 3 in here, so one of them must have been used tonight. There was just 3, so one of them was used up. So here we go, yellow for Kentucky tomorrow. Great chance. So let's just see, this is the New York pink's going to hit. Now let's look over at the Kentucky, and it just starts you off with a lot less numbers. What's nice is it doesn't exclude doubles, even though there's doubles in the chart. What am I doing? Kentucky. So yeah, it's about how you use the slasher, but it's how I use it. I'm trying to think of some other ways I actually use it. Let's see, there hasn't been a yellow. So like this, for instance, like there hasn't been a yellow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There hasn't been yellow in 6 draws. Look at all the yellow. Look at all the yellow. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, yellow hits. Probably be hitting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're pretty much at close to max. Definitely could go over it, but it's a good rule thumb there. We're back probably into February even. But yellow, if I think a yellow is going to hit tomorrow, so in general, since I'm looking at these, I'm going to keep these as boxed as I did in the beginning. Okay, slash that. We're down to these. Okay, now that's with sum 11. Let me get rid of that because that kind of really narrowing it. Where were we at with these 20 numbers tomorrow? If the whole thing based on if 3 hits though. But that's what's nice is it lowers your numbers to a point like, hey, if you lose, you lose. You're not starting off with all the keys. And being out over 15, they don't normally stay out too much longer. So whatever. So if you think pink's gonna hit, well, you can just collect the pink right here. Sorry, yellow. If you think yellow is going to hit, I'm not saying it's going to hit because I'm saying that for Kentucky. See, we think that Kentucky. Actually, I better not do that because I'm going to screw up my Virginia one. So let's just start a new one. I always keep a few of them open. So I'm going to do add all numbers boxed, and I'm going to do, I already got it on there, select pairs box. See that? It's all the way down at the bottom. Select pairs boxed, not pairs. Okay, don't select pairs because that's going to be doing them straight, and then you only get them in that straight form. Like, if you put that just pairs, you're gonna get 0, 3, 2, 6. You're not gonna get 6, 2, and all that good stuff. So now you got 121 pairs. There's a great chance that Kentucky will be one of these tomorrow for a winner. And now you can, bring this down, or you can go into the chances chart like I showed you and see what keys are due. For Kentucky right now, let's look at that once. 6 and 9 and 0. Let's go to midday, see if it shows anything. So 8, look at the 8 out. 16 draws. Let's go for that 8. So if you think 8's going to hit and you think a yellow, remember we think a yellow is going to hit, which includes these box pairs. Now I'm going to go all the way up to the top. I'm going to go to keys, select keys, and I'm going to do 8, key 8. That starts me off with 39, and now I can bring that down by looking at, high, low, even, odd, stuff like that. So let's go ahead and take a look at Kentucky. What's going on? I just had all high and all low, so it's probably going to be a good mix tomorrow. So, and also power pairs, good chance for power pair to hit tomorrow. You'll see 1, 2, 3, 4 hit, 1 hit, 1 hit, hit, 1, 2 hit, 1 hit, 1 hit, hit. Good chance for power pairs. So that's another thing I can do. And then also the 1-2 sums. If you think, it's not going to be 2-2, you can remove that. And you can do that stuff over there too at the slasher. You can do even, odd, odd, even, odd, odd. If you think there's going to be a mix-up, it could definitely go again. But I definitely like a mixed bag over here in the high-low department, boxed. It's definitely a toss-up on that. You might be able to look at just like Kentucky midday to get an idea. But for sure, I do not think there's going to be a low-low or a high-high. So then what I can do is I can just go in here and I can unselect and go down to not high-low. Although I don't know if that matters. I don't think that matters. Just high-low because we're doing all of it. So high and low. Low. We're doing key 8. After I do something like unselect, I always go up here. I try to remember to hit select because otherwise you'll leave it like that and you may think that you're selecting something later and you're actually unselecting it. So here's Kentucky tomorrow, possibly. And then, sorry. And then this one is for Virginia tomorrow, possibly. So that's just one way of using the slasher. Trying to keep it simple. That's what I do. I just like to use it for box pairs and straights and stuff like that. But it's not hard. You don't have to do all the everything. If you want to do, that's for, add all numbers. And then if you want to do, we're doing straight here. You're gonna do high low, and we're not doing box. See, I didn't do the high low boxed. I did the high low. See, here's the high low boxed. I did the high low, and I didn't do add all numbers box. I did add all numbers, and now I'm gonna select. I think it's gonna be high low, and I think it's gonna be low low low. See that? Just in general, we're saying. So there you go. There's those 250 numbers, and now I think it's gonna be. I think it's going to be odd, 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 and I think it will be, remember this is straight form, so I think it's going to be even, even, odd, and just an example. And then you're going to go down here, you got 52 straights, see? And now you can just keep going with that. You can do V-tracks if you wanted to, if you know anything about V-tracks or V-track numbers, but I won't get into that right now. Just keep it simple. High, low, even, odds, cut sums if you want to. If you think it's going to be a cut sum, if you think it's going to be a low even, you do 0, 2, and 4, cut sum. Okay, now you really filtered really good there. Let's say you think it's going to be a low odd, 1 and 3. See, that's all you do. And like I said, you can do it in box form too if you wanted to. Just change this to box. add an all numbers box, and you want to start off with certain sums. Let's say you want to do 11, 12, 13, and 14. Okay, you want 59 numbers, and let's say you want to do only singles. You're on the singles, and then you want to do, we're doing box right now, so let's do a high-low box. Let's say you want to do high-low, you want to do low-high. Try to do that anyway, yeah. So if you want to do, you could do curve line, you could do any of these. Oops, sometimes I add that accidentally. You can do curve line instead of number, see? Well, that's just one way of doing it, but I do like this for Virginia. This is a good start for Virginia tomorrow. And then this is a good start, as I deleted it. This is a good start for Kentucky tomorrow. So that'll be it for this one. A little basic stuff for the slasher, at least how I use it. So, all right, have a good day.